right, welcome back, everybody. You're with us here on Cape Rugby TV. We're looking at some of the game highlights. In studio with me, Coach Rob Olivier from Hamiltons, and of course Faisal Felton from Western Province Rugby. All right, Rob, we are going to be talking to you about the other games as well, of course, because tonight is not a Hamilton show. But while I do have you on the show, let me ask you about this. Hamiltons, you guys are unbeaten so far this season. You're obviously happy with how things have been going. I mean, it's a great progress for progress, yeah, I suppose, for you guys as Hamiltons. But you would also have known that you've had some big games and that you could, at any stage, the game could have gone any way. Is that a true reflection?
JP, we haven't treated any opposition up till now in these 7 games different than the one before or after.
Yeah.
We take this genuinely step by step. We work this week for what's happening on Saturday. We don't look at what are we going to do against UCT in 6-7 weeks time.
Yeah.
So we take each game, we analyze, and we put in a lot of time. The players put in a lot of time. So yeah, we're happy. Have we played our typical game that we want to play and what we practice every week? Not yet. Not yet.
Does nobody ever though? Faisal, is anyone ever happy that they played a 100% game?
No, 100%. I think you're always striving for better.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can never let your guard down.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a first-hand look then, folks. It was a big game this weekend. Hamilton's former Super League A winners up against False Bay, also Super League A, former Super League A winners. But let's check it out, and we'll come back to you.
Now, Olivier with ball in hand, just as a chip over the top, and a great tag for the man standing at the back, and that was Yazika Smith. Big hit, great hit there from Nomzanga, and finding a bit of ground there. Unfortunately, not able to pick that one up. Looks like Myapi, the right winger for the Bay, and finally managing to secure the ball, but inside the own 22. Josh du Toit, still inside the 22.
Skeieregter wat seker sê Valsbaai het onder die druk het hulle opgestaan. Maar Valsbaai wat op die aanval hulle is 2-3 van die doellyn af.
Great carries that's far from both these teams. Ball back of the hand, up to the outside, man open, and it's JP Lewis and Amy Barrett. James and Shane Anderson gets the ball in the air, front option, and it's that man in front.
Deel gewees van Hamilton.
Olivier on the outside, Shane Anderson with ball in hand, just shots of the defender, shots of the defender, but unfortunately taken to ground. Opportunity here, front foot ball here, on her feet, the big lad. Ball for False Bay going blind. Hermanus, Hayes, big carry. Short back to Hermanus, and unfortunately gets taken down. There from Jan Kotze. Josh du Toit, big carry. And now we see what False Bay has to offer here. Filing, back, popping the outside to the attack. Baltimore's with ball in hand, Shane Anderson. Shane with the ball in hand. Page to the first line, Shane Anderson! Right under the poles, penetrating the line. Side to the hooker, Shoaib Asmuddin. Taken down, great hands there from the tight prop, or the loose prop for the Bay, for Hammies. Right through, does Imad Phillips. Popping outside, opportunity here for Hammies. And unfortunately taken down inside the 22 of False Bay. Penalty advantage called from Amy. And out again with the front option to Shane Anderson. Freiling to Van der Hoven again. Big carry from that centre. Now Nomzanga, but ball in hand. And take it to ground. Johnson with the opportunity. Freiling against that man Shane Anderson. Very industrious work there.
En gooi. En dis Chris Smith met die bal gaan gooi en hy gaan uitkom en hy nog se kant. Hy moet wat vorentoe gaan en nog strafskop vir
scrum advantage call from
die agste man wat hier gaan
and it's a try! Ayapi, not much opportunities for Ayapi here today. The Toit passing outside. Olivier! It's there for cap on the feet, but unfortunately goes to ground. And it's a missed opportunity now. Turnover ball for Hamilton.
Dit is baie jammer, hy was absoluut weg geweest. Hamilton wat van hulle doel en af probeer hardloop en ons speel. En
Big carrier from Shane Oderson had a very good game thus far. Ryan Oliver back pass to Freiling.
bietjie stadiger.
Oh! Maseko! An opportunity here for Eric Fall! And now they take a 7-point lead. And the defense of Hammies turning that.
All right, there we go, folks. Final result then for Hamilton's 25-16. Rob, by all accounts, not an easy game. Both sides. I mean, we're talking about a 9-point difference. That's not a big margin.
Yeah, for the day, a 2-point difference would probably be more accurate. If you what I'm trying to say. It was a tough first half. Falsebay's got an amazing club with spectators all over. There's a bus from the morning you get there till very late at night when you leave.
What time do you guys get there? I mean, by the way.
So, for instance, will typically be at any club where we play from about 11:30, so that I can support on the 20s and the third team. And then we take over with the second team, so then you start casting one eye to the one and one eye to the other. But yeah, it's a long day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Faisal, is that sort of the setup for most of the clubs? Arrive early that time of the day, I suppose. Like Rob was saying, first-team coaches. Most first-team coaches seem to play a role at the club. They're all interested in how the other teams are doing. They're all mentoring. It's a team effort.
No, definitely. I think that's what makes the club successful.
Yeah.
I think everything starts. We tend to, a lot of times, we think everything starts with the first team, but from your first game, from the admin side as well, it's when you start putting stuff in place. The first game, a lot of the clubs play with under 20s. You're starting around about 12:30, 12:15. So from that time, everything should be in place, from your medics, from your from your admin table and that there. So by the time the main game starts, everybody knows what they need to do, and we're good to go.
All right, let's quickly take a look, folks. This coming weekend, False Bay is up against Brackenfell. It's a home ground advantage for Brackenfell this weekend. And, of course, Brackenfell are currently number 11 on the log. False Bay are at number 8 on the log. Right, Rob, let me ask you then. The odds at the moment, in terms of our stats, our barometer, is interesting because the advantage is showing us that Brackenfell are the 3-1 odds on favourite to win this match, but False Bay, playing away, have won 100% of their games. I'd like to get your opinion on this, considering that Brackenfell have got a 67% win ratio when they're at home. But the odds are in favour of Brackenfell.
So there's going to be a massive war on the other side of the Boulevard on Saturday. That I can guarantee you. I might probably say that I've spoken to Brackenfell's coach, Henny Kutsia, and he said to me that they're literally at a point where they also now realize they have to turn it.
Yeah.
They've got 35 points to hunt. They must get as much as possible of it. Saying that, in Brackenfell, hostile crowd. There's a team coming that's going to bring it from the kickoff till probably 9 minutes after full time. False Bay is definitely not going to take their foot off the pedal. It will probably, JP, if we have to call a game, this will be my second match of the weekend.
All right, Faisal, let's ask you. You've seen the barometer many times.
Yeah.
Brackenfell are 3-1 favourites, but like I said, False Bay, they've never lost away yet.
I think before we start on the barometer, last week my predictions, I think Jerome is not yet tonight. So on the Brackenfell Kayla, I think I had it 100% there. Yes.
Not so sure about the Langa game though, eh?
Then she disappointed me a bit. But I think the home ground advantage for Langa is one key thing in that there. So I think this weekend Brackenfell False Bay, it's going to be a good game. Like you said, I think Brackenfell need to turn it. There's some games which they hope they could have taken, but against False Bay, I think it's a 50-50. And they're going to hope to win it. Yeah,
well, I know the guys from False Bay are not going to like our odds, but guys, we don't do the stats. Take away from it the fact that you are currently unbeaten away from home. All right, folks, we'll take a break. When we come back from the break, we're still going to take a look at Kales River against Brackenfell, by the way.